I'm Ian Weggler. I do Ian Weggler things. So it was a bit nuts. It's like the first sort of professional sort of viewpoint I'd ever had at music, where we rehearsed every single day, and we'd walk into my little rehearsal room and go 3 songs, walk in, do them, walk out, good or bad, just so that we got consistent. And we actually feel like we didn't really do that well on the day, but seemed to still be enough, and it was really good to do it with an original song as well, because that was kind of before this big originals boom in town. A lot had to do with sort of confidence in not shying away from pretending to be a rock star, you know. Like it's looking at people and waving your guitar around and having big hair and being proud of it. Sort of, you know, when you play pubs, you're the guy in the corner. You don't want to act like Bruce Springsteen. Whereas when you're at a battle of the bands, you know, if you do that, you're probably going to have a better chance. So probably more than anything taught me that, like the art of showmanship and openness to receiving ridicule from the few, but applause from the majority. I need to think, because it's been such a long run with everything that I've done, but if I set my time to that, I guess the main thing that happened was COVID, which was, we won in, let's see if my memory's good, I think it was October 26th, 2019 was the date. And the rest of that year was kind of standard procedures, but the next year, as COVID hit, everyone took a break, I had to take a break. I was on tour in Kalgoorlie and had to isolate, which I did. And then I met someone really cool, ended up writing lots of songs. So since that time, it's been just full steam ahead with the original side of things and writing and seeing myself as more of a business instead of just a guy with a guitar. It's now, you know, I mean, it's been brewing for a while, but this definitely feels like a peak. I like, okay, this is an actual event I can look at and go, I came from here to there, instead of just a general, yep, I keep doing cool things for me every week. So it's an actual standpoint. Birds of Tokyo. It's a Perth band, been around for quite some time. Big hits like Lanterns and stuff. It was pretty nuts. I'm a huge Carnival fan. Their frontman plays in Carnival, so it's a bit of a mind-boggling, you know, experience to go, yeah, that's that guy. I listened to at 12 in my room, whose poster I had on my wall, and he's standing like right there. Cool. So pretty nuts, but really cool. I think a lot of it is just making a conscious effort to not look at it like just another weekend gig. To sort of visualize a gig as like, this is this gig that will lead me to this gig, that will take me to this gig. From things like dressing, taking care of yourself, and even for me, like lyrical content that sort of matches up to what I've already done. With me, I like romantic songs. It's just what I do well. I grew up on 80s love songs, but that's kind of a business decision, because it's a market that I enjoy being in. Whereas, you know, back then it was just, as long as I have any kind of song, I'm happy. Whereas treating it as a business can be just real simple, tiny changes from, I need to think about this. You know, the way you hold yourself, the way that you talk to a crowd, the way you introduce yourself, social media presence, which is probably my most lacking aspect of it so far. It's something I'm working on. Yeah, there's a lot that can come into it, but really minor changes, I think, are the big dividing point between, I'm just doing this for fun and I want to get somewhere, or I want to have a response from what I'm doing. Someone will look at it like it is. Hey guys, come down to the Battle of the Bands 2021 at the QPT Amphitheatre, October 17th. Chance to win stuff, chance to jam, chance to meet people, and just a good time. So come give it a go.